Hey guys, so I'm taking my first look at the new pet system. I've already gone through all the skills and kind of branched out to say what I think are the best skills. So I guess we can go through that first in the video and then go through the rest of this whole pet system afterwards. So these are the pet skills, as you can see here. The lobby types have increased hero, enhanced EXP, increased equipment, enhanced EXP, decreased equipment, enhanced cost, increased gold earned from selling equipment, increased equipment, enhanced good success chance. Increased equipment, enhanced great success chance. For the battle types, we have event currency increase, chance for an extra AP, chance for an additional rare catalyst, increased chance for common, greater, and epic runes, increased chance to receive additional crafting materials, increased chance to get a secondary piece of gear or an additional piece of gear if one doesn't drop, and then an increased chance to receive an additional lesser charm during hunts. So I've actually broken this up into a couple different types and combinations. I'm just going to show you guys that really quick right here instead because it's easier. Give me one moment. So these are the combinations that I've kind of talked about that I think are the best. So we have battle types and lobby types. For the lobby type ones, the ones that are going to be important is having two different pets, one of which is going to be, has to have your increased gold earned from selling equipment. The other one will be your enhancement pet. So the enhancement pet, you would most likely want increased equipment enhanced EXP, decreased equipment enhancing cost. And if you're lucky enough to get a third skill, I would look for equipment enhanced good or great success chance. Great being objectively better than the good success chance since you'll get more EXP. The reason you want to go for the increased equipment enhance and decreased equipment cost is because those are fixed values. They're always going to work and they're always going to apply. So I find it more valuable than taking a chance at a good or greater success. The gold one is pretty much you just leave it on all the time. When you decide to enhance gear, you swap your lobby pets, and simple as that. For battle types, there are a couple different ones, and it's going to be based on like what area. For the most part, I've broken up the pets into 2 skills because I think that getting 3 skills is really, really tough and fairly unrealistic for most people. So for side story, I would suggest the event currency plus the rare catalyst. There are no AP shops in the side story, so you know the whatever gets you through the side story faster, in my opinion, and can get you back towards hunts and other content. For unrecorded history or world difficulty, etc., I would do additional AP chance as well as additional rare catalyst. Nothing else really matters because there's no event currency, you can't get runes, and there are no hunt materials, right? For hunting, I think the most important one is additional gear. The second one I think is the additional charm. The reason that I value both the gear and the charm more than the crafting materials is because getting an extra piece of gear does 2 things for you. One, it gives you more opportunity to get future synthesis, like gear synthesis materials. So if you get a bunch of epics that aren't very good, you can just kind of stock up on those and wait for that to come out. As well, if you decide to just sell your gear, that is a direct gold improvement. So on average, I would say it's like between 10 and 16k gold, I believe, to sell a piece of gear. If you sell that plus the bonus gold from selling from your lobby pet, you start to get more gold faster and faster. Whereas with hunting materials, you actually just spend gold faster. I know for me and for a lot of other endgame players, we just have way more crafting materials than we will ever spend in terms of gold. So I would rather have more gold than more hunting materials. For the charm one, it's just an EXP thing. It's nice to have charms around when you find a new piece of gear. You can upgrade things right away. You don't feel forced to use all of your conquest points all the time on it. It's just nice to have a stock, especially since charms don't take extra slots anymore. The last pet that I wanted to go over obviously would be the Spirit Altar one. Some people value having the common runes one so that you can farm common runes while you're doing like Spirit Altar 10. I do see the viability in this. However, I still think that farming for epics and graders is better because you don't need that many common runes. Common runes are very easy to get either during a double rune drop event or just picking them up every 2 weeks in the side story. That's kind of how I've been able to sustain my common runes. But if you feel like you are shorted on common runes and you do more, I would pick up common runes and epic runes as your 2 skills. If you're lucky enough, of course, you can have all 3, but not everyone is that lucky. So now that we've gone over the pet skills, I want to go over a couple more things before we hop into like the actual tutorial and seeing how things work. The first things I want to talk about are pet skills. So pet skills range from a grade of D to S, which basically means that their starting percentage value is lower or higher. So S being the highest. And then there's a secondary aspect to it that affects the skill called affinity. So when you have maximum affinity at pet generation 4 and max affinity, your rank goes up to what's called precious. So this will increase your skill effect by the most amount, as well as give you a like small decoration. This is really important because this is a direct improvement to like the percentage of whatever your skill is. So for example, if you have a hunting battle pet with the additional piece of equipment, if it is max affinity and S rank, I believe it's a 10% chance to get an extra piece of gear. So the ways to improve the grades for your pets are a little bit strange, and some people don't quite understand them. From what I understand and from what I've seen and what I've tested, when synthesizing, the inherited skill that's directly transferred over will remain the same grade. However, the uninherited skills can be anywhere from the D to S rank. So what happens is the skill you choose to transfer over as the inherited skill is kept exactly the same, and whatever uninherited skill that's becomes randomized, basically. The other thing to note is that when you are synthesizing pets, please make sure that when you select the physical trait for the pet, you understand that selecting the physical trait is the look of the pet that you want to keep. So if you have special pets, the 0.5% chance to get them, they're denoted by, so these are basically how to tell if you have a special pet. They have this like glow over them. When you summon a pet with an S rank for or an S grade for their skill, I believe a gold shine will come up. And when you summon a rare one, a purple shine will come up, similar to like an ML summon. So make sure that you always select the correct one that you want. And I would suggest not synthesizing away your S rank pets unless you're purposefully giving them good inherited skills to work together. Yeah, without further ado, let's get right into actually just playing it on my account. I was testing it on an alt account, so I had a little bit of an opportunity there. Let's just get right into it. This is the pet house. This is where we adopt pets. Hog. I'm really glad they gave us an adoption to adopt the opportunity to adopt a generation 2 pet right away. I'm gonna pick the potato yoki because I think it's cute. We've talked about all these. If you guys are wondering about how the pet system works outside of like this more detailed video, I did release a patch note video yesterday talking about it, explaining and talking through the patch notes. I'll link that at the end of the video as well if you're interested in seeing it. Let's get this potato yoki. So my 2 random skills are going to be... Oh, I don't get to see them, apparently. So 11% chance to increase... to get a random rare catalyst and common runes. Okay, so this is how you assign it. You basically just do it from the teams menu. There are lobby pets as well. Cool. Let's get some more. Also, feel bad for the people who like couldn't do their guild wars, but I'm pretty happy that I'm getting a lot of compensation out of the delayed patch yesterday. So let's adopt a couple pets and see what we can get. So we got a snowflake Angara B, but it is a useful piece for now. Don't have any pets with that skill. But really hoping to get a like one of the shinies. I know they're super cute. A lesser charm. That's actually not bad. It's an A. So it's not the greatest. So if you're min-maxing, you want to look for S basically on everything. If you are comfortable with just being like having a decent rank, I would say that A is pretty fair as well. Well, that's a cute one. A little ghost mong. Oh, I didn't realize they all had like profiles. Species, little ghost, personality optimistic. A little ghost fond of people. It often follows them around, but is rarely noticed due to its faint presence. It's cute. Very cute. Very, very cute. Open-minded. Very forgetful and constantly asked to go outside, even though it just came back in. A gold mineral wolf born in the area of concentrated magic. Unsuitable for promotion, having just left the fragment stage. Wait, what does that mean? Oh, okay. I for a moment there, I thought the promotion meant like this was basically a like some sort of synthesis fodder, and then I realized the species is Phantasma. That's kind of cool. Whoa, worrying manta. Prince of anxiety. Personality cowardly. Stays awake all night worrying about useless things. Now it worries about worrying too much. Holy, me IRL, dude. Literally me IRL. Phantom Mong. A little ghost. Rarely noticed due to its small voice. I see. This is a bad addiction. I could just be doing this forever. Species, fat cat. Personality, meek. A cat spoiled with excessive love. Yowls all day long if it sees something it doesn't like. That's pretty funny. I need to take a screenshot of that. Silver Pang, also a Phantasma. A blue. Fairy, discreet. A fairy draped in blue fabric. It loves acorns, but its arms are too short to carry them, so it rolls them home instead. Very cute. Lagon, dragon. A baby dragon fond of flames. Very easygoing and sometimes sleeps with its eyes open. It looks like a fish with wings. Iron farmer machinery. A farming machinery that used to live in peace growing crops. It has since been redesigned as a soldier even though it hates fighting. Oh, that's horrible. Oh, a baby Lucas. It's a carbuncle. A carbuncle rescued from a poacher. Constantly weary of humans. And another one. Cool. The pet summon rate, S rank skills have a 5% drop, and the special forms of pets have a 0.5%. Let me go see how many pets there are. I'm curious of how many pets there are. There's 60 different pets. Holy Lord. So each special pet is just a race of pet. There's just one for each. Okay, that's cool. That's really cute. And so I've heard that as you upgrade their star values, they look different, which is really cool to me. Yeah, so the horn grows here. It's a little like necklace thing. Very, very cute. Very, very cute. Special lobby pets. It's a little cape. That's so cute.